Okay, okay. One sunny disposition for working out could be, and it would just be really interesting to see this made happen, and it'd be, I don't know, I'd appreciate knowing how that project develops. Is like where a VR, the smallest avenue possible down to basically safety glasses of holographic projection or contact patches, where it has just the slightest bit of atmospheric redirect for the gravitational wherewithal to stick to the face properties. Maybe some sidebar logic of just fields flutter computation if you want to go that route. I don't know how you develop it, but that's just the hardware side. What's interesting is the software of what working out could be like when you're actually holding like a, I don't know, 30-pound weight and you're having to steer it through a 3D field, avoiding collisions, playing a video game like that swing slicey fun stuff. Just using different formulas, you can then computate, a fitness pattern, a behavioral matrix of how that system can productively work towards a healthy, what you designed your system to look like, what you seem to want to build towards, as your intake to exhaust schema for what your impact will be on your food ingredients using your preferred intake route for your credit system to administer fun behaviors to get you to those, solution sets. And maybe someone can help me towards the good stuff that they know, because my field of view is super limited in what I know. But in this video game, if you're doing the same reps, it could then stimulate a recommendation. You know what? If you do the next one right there with a little bit less weight or something like that, then you can build a better foundation, a better coupling mechanism, such that video that we were initially watching with the healthcare solutions of, nutrient deposition could be a gradient valving of inherent surface area for the different molecular systems to in-strain what the right apparatus of thermal to caustic behavior such that it ends up getting to the lipid membrane proper because whatever you ate was just that toxic. I don't know how to do the math on the micromanagement, uh, but it seems like we can all benefit from the creativity in the shared landscape of the internet. And so, with the bash intercept in people programming in fun ways how they describe the world around them, then different mechanisms can help stimulate a wider diversity of feeling to really recognize through how mechanical systems best described in to the geometries of science work through all the literatures and bird beak scrawlings that we need to understand because they're shitting in distributed. I seen clusters of bird turds right next to my car door handle as if it was a bomb squad sent in from Russia. And I don't know how it happened, but everybody else keeps missing. So I think it's just the actual nature stepping in to say like, y'all still got some learning, and we might be able to make things better. uh, because it's going to be really interesting to see who ends up being bold enough to say, yo, check this out. You're going to definitely dig this. Try this. And then, so a person is moving using fulcrums and pulleys, some, Titanic barge down the Panama Canal, and someone else is on belay through the frickin', what do you call it, like the Ninja Warrior course of having fun, such that you could have actual floating balloons with that directional energy of inherent static pressure, of being the anti-Zeppelin or void approach to rationally compute, the right way of making creative fields of growing organelles like bladders and valves of nutrients and characteristics, to where we could actually play games in 3D by crafting things like kayaks for massive channels in the atmosphere, or surfaces, if that's what you think of, with vapor pressures and building, just like all the people in Spain when they created that cusp effect. I don't know, that definitely didn't seem like a thing that I could support on my back. But somehow they all coupled together and they were some 1,000 people tall or something like that. It was a really cool video. Check that out.